New parents, we are excited to have you at HCA. And I'm Mark Maier, the upper grade principal. And I'm sure at some point I've met all of you, but I just want to cover a few of the items I think are important for you to be aware of as you think about coming to school this week or next Monday, depending on when your child is starting. And just want to let you know that if you have any questions, which I'm sure you will, about details, items I do not cover, feel free to email me at mmaier@hickorychristian.com. That's MMAIER at hickorychristian.com. So just want to go through a list of some odds and ends here. First of all, our school day will begin at 8 o'clock. Drop-off begins at 7:40. If your child does need to be dropped off before 7:40, they're not going to be allowed to come into the building. Particularly with just some of the safety requirements that we have going on. They'll have to wait outside, so just want to give you a heads up on that. So again, drop-off begins at 7:40, and we'll have your child go directly to their classroom where they'll remain until, of course, the day starts at 8 o'clock. Our 6th through 8th grade students will release at 2:40, and they'll go to the lunchroom, and certainly you'll go through the car line to pick them up. And our 9th through 12th grade students release at 2:45, and they will remain in their classroom, very final class they have at the end of the day, while they await to hear their name called through our intercom system, at which point they'll be released to also be picked up by whoever's picking them up at the end of the day. The first few weeks of the school year are pretty chaotic when it comes to release. We have a lot of people that are coming through the car line, so just bear with us, be patient, and Mr. Robinson will be sending out some details, asking certain people with certain last names to come, maybe first or later, and so more information will be coming out to you about that. Just want to touch upon attendance. Certainly if you're feeling bad, if there's a fever, anything going on, we're going to encourage you to stay home. However, if there's really no reason to be out, really important you come to school. At the end of the day, there is no substitute for missing class time. Our teachers are going to work and be very intentional to make sure that we're keeping students up to speed who do have legitimate health issues that will cause them to miss class time. So just want to let you know that. So don't fret, don't fear. Even if worst case scenario, your child does need to isolate for a few weeks, our teachers are going to do everything that they can to keep your child up to speed with what's happening in the classroom. Visitor procedures. In normal years, we welcome visitors. To be quite honest with you, at this point, with what's going on, we really don't want a lot of people coming in the school building. If for some reason you need to come in, really important that you get a visitor tag. So we're going to have you come by the front desk, get a tag. All visitors will need to be wearing masks, so please keep that in mind. The electronic policy for our students. This is a big one, particularly in the 6th through 12th grade. A lot of our students have phones or other items that can receive text. Phones are not allowed during the school day. That doesn't mean they're not supposed to be seen. It means that children should not have them. So if your child is driving, we would ask that they would leave that in their car. If your child needs a phone at the end of the school day, we would ask that they would drop that off at the front desk. They can leave that at the front desk and pick it up as they're coming home. And so certainly phones can be very distracting. If we see or hear phones, those will be taken. iPhone or iWatches, I should say, also fall in this category. So if it's a type device that students are able to receive messages or send messages from, we have asked that those things not be in school. So again, please leave those things at home. Cheating policy and honor code. Our teachers are going to talk about those things in detail with your children, and we take those things pretty seriously. And so we'll talk about any repercussions that may occur if those things happening. Plagiarism is a thing that falls under the honor code as well. And so, like I said, we'll handle that according to the age of the child and what they understand the policy to be and to not be. The student release policy, really important that if your child is going home with another person, that you're sending a note to your teacher, your child's teacher, so your teacher knows who to release them to. Grievance policy, we hope this doesn't happen, but it's possible that you may have a concern. And we would ask that you handle situations the biblical way, which is to go to that person that you may have a grievance with, or to come to me or Mr. Robinson. Please don't ask other parents what their opinion is about certain things, or if that's been happening to their child as well. Please handle those things directly, and we'll address them in a way that hopefully is satisfactory to you. Sick policy, as you, I'm sure, would understand, if your child is displaying any symptoms of being ill, we're going to send them to the office and call you as soon as possible. We do exams for our 10th through 12th graders. We'll give oral exams to our 10th and 11th graders, and the 10th, 11th, and 12th graders will take exams at the end of the year. Good news for 12th graders, they can exempt exams if they've met attendance requirements. Student dress code. So this can be a thing that's difficult for new families as they come in. The student dress code is available online. It's relatively simple. A couple of things that people get tripped up on: shoes and socks. So there are 5 primary colors that we would ask our students wear with shoes, and those are brown and black and white, blue and a gray. And actually brown falls in there. I don't know if I mentioned brown or not, but within those shoe colors, you can have accents along with that. That's just a primary shoe color. Don't wear boots. Don't wear any high top shoes. Socks, you can wear white or black or any combination thereof. And so those are really the big things that people can kind of get tripped up on. If you see a pair of shoes and you're thinking, hey, will these work, but you're not sure, feel free to send me a picture and I'll take a look at those and let you know if they will work. Finally, we would just ask that you would just be involved as a parent. COVID situation can be a little bit challenging with that. We want to see you, at the same time, we kind of want to keep your distance. And so you'll have volunteer opportunities over the course of the year. Also, we don't want you to detach from what's going on in the classroom. So don't hesitate to contact teachers and ask questions. And we look forward to partnering with you. So with that said, I'm going to get back into business mode here. The mask is on. I look forward to working with you. Again, my name is Mr. Maier, and we're thrilled to have you as part of the HCA family.